head to school because I didn't want like people to see my hands. Actually, I used to wear long sweaters, like the sweater sleeves. I used to like pull them so that they can get to my hands. Then I can hide my hands. But hey, and I remember there was also another Nini girl there who had a condition of the leg. And she
So girl Eve Nduko.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, feel most welcome. It's all about love, it's all about facing our fears, putting God first, and yes. So your girl today wants to start, I'm going to start episode 1 of Stories of My Life today. So I'm going to begin from the day I was born. Actually guys, I'm a fourth born in a family of 6. We are, yeah, I have how many siblings? I have 3 sisters and two brothers. Yeah. So I was born with a condition called, as I was saying, I was born with a condition called ectrodactyl. It's a condition whereby we have split hand. As you can see, this is my which hand? This is my right hand, and also I have the left hand. Left hand is like this. And yeah, so when I was born, let me tell you, when I was a little girl, I used to first, when people ask me, what happened to your hands? What happened to your hands? I could just tell them I was born like that and they're going to grow when I grew up. I didn't know that's the knowledge I had as a kid during that time. But I've never let anyone look down on me because of my hands actually. I always do things for myself. I always like everything, every single thing. But the most asked question is when I meet someone, how do you cook? How do you wash yourself? How do you wash clothes? How do you handle it? Yani, how do you handle everything together? But I thank God and I'm so privileged. I'm so privileged actually because I've never let my hands like dictate what people say about me. Like I've never looked down on myself because of my hands. And yeah, I'm so courageous actually if you see me. And yeah, I want to just encourage someone out there, no matter what you have, no matter what people tell you, maybe you are small, maybe you are big, maybe you don't have some of your nini. Even people like simple things like even having small boobs, people like make you feel bad about yourself. But I just want to encourage someone out there, don't let anyone look down upon you. Yeah. So as I was growing up, as I've told you, I used to just tell my playmates, they will grow when I nini up. Shock on me, I grew up, they didn't come, so they didn't grow when I was growing up. So I just like had to live with it. And yeah, so that time when I was little, I was not feeling anything, but wait until I reached the adolescent stage. It was so bad because I started now, you start growing emotionally and a lot of things, physical development starts, what, boyfriend, girlfriend thing starts, you need the attraction towards the opposite sex. And so I started feeling my self-esteem started going down. And I remember in primary school, I can't say it really affected me. It did affect because I think that there in primary school I was not the stage haikuwa imenishika vizuri, but I can say I'm so privileged because some leadership nini some leadership duties which I was allocated when I was in primary school actually made me feel strong about myself. It made me develop my courage. It made me develop my self-esteem because like you are there, your hands are like this, and you are still being seen like a leader, and I'm so grateful to God for that. And yeah, so in primary school, I can say it didn't affect me. It really didn't affect me so much. But in high school break, my kid started crying, and well, it was really loud, so I couldn't control that and I couldn't continue the video. Yeah, so as I was saying, in high school is when it hit me now. Really hard, because in high school there are a lot of people with boyfriends, not really, like when you go for a function, actually maybe it's a science contest, it's a music festival, it's a drama festival. You find people mingle, people have boyfriends, and yeah. So I remember when I was in Form 1, hey, I had not even gone for a function, but I was just going from, we were sharing a church with our, what were they called? Is it boys' school or boys' school? I was in Kibiricha Girls High School, and so we had a boys' school called Kibiricha Boys. And yeah, I remember when we were going to church, hey, yeah, people were being left around, like after mass, after the service. Now people are being left around to mingle, and now those who had boyfriend could mingle with their boyfriend, and those who didn't have boyfriends, they could head to school. And yeah, I remember those, because they were still, you see the way boys are always sticky, and then they are just there, they are waiting for freshers so that they can approach them and warushe mistari. Yeah, so I remember I didn't want to wait for that. Like I could just walk very fast, head to school, because I didn't want like people to see my hands. Actually, I used to wear long sweaters, like the sweater sleeves. I used to like pull them so that they can get to my hands, then I can hide my hands. But hey, and I remember there was also another Nini girl there who had a condition of the leg. And she was limping. She had I think it was the left leg. She used to limp. I think she also had that the same issue with me, because I remember she could follow me and we could head to school. And so there is when I realized, wow, so this thing is not that, that easy to cope with. And now what helped me, I was the good thing, rather, I was, so I couldn't hide some of my like talents. I could sing in the school choir, I could sing in the church choir. And so now, you can't start hiding hands, and now you have to do the osana thing. You can't just hide. And yes, that's how I started now, like just copying, understanding myself slowly by slowly. I remember I used to tell myself, wow, with this kind of hands, I don't think if I'll get a boyfriend. So funny though, I don't know. I used to just think weirdly. It was just a weird thinking, because you see, you are like, hey, Nanatanipenda, we love me with this kind of hands, we love me with this kind of like legs, because it's not a condition only in hands. I also have ectrodactyl on my leg, and yes, so it was so funny, also weird though thinking of that. And yeah, so tukafika form 2. Form 2, it's when now, at least you have gained courage from 1. Before we got to even Form 2, I remember in Form 1, even the girls in my school, leave alone the boys, people, it's like they used to get weird of me. I remember there's a time I could serve tea or even porridge, and people like, they want to feel pity on you. Oh yeah, let me do it for you, let me do it for you. They even thought maybe I couldn't manage with my hands, but I thank God, I do manage everything, and people just to stop feeling sorry for people, because now they have this kind of condition. Now they think they can't manage things for themselves. Let me tell you, when God creates you, He knows how to, you will handle it. Like, you will handle it. So stop feeling like pity for people, maybe because you feel they are straining. Actually, people don't like that. If you have any kind of, maybe you are differently abled, I won't call them disabled people, I will call them differently abled people. They don't like being felt. Yani utakangi people to start feeling pity for you, because you can do things for yourselves. Come on, guys. Yeah, so when I reached now in Form 2, it's when now I started now getting at least courage, because now I've been chosen as a was it a chairperson or what? It was no Form 2's representative as a church. It was a church Nini leadership, and also I was chosen as Nini Form 2, Nini, what they call class representatives. I can't remember the leadership hierarchies, how they were called, but I remember in Form 2 is when I started leadership skills again, because in primary school I was also a class prefect, and also I also became a deputy head girl when I was in class 8. And yes, so in Form 2, I was now given those responsibilities. And as a leader, you don't allow like people know your laws and your up. So you have like to get courageous enough so that now you can be able to rule people, because immediately people know this is your weakness, they will look down upon you. So I had to like be very courageous, know how to handle people, know how to cope with people, not hide my hands anymore. I remember I used to top in class. Sorry, eh. I used to top in class. Yeah, I could top in class. I could become number one out of blah 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 number, and yeah, that gave me a lot of courage, because you are into leadership. You are also bright. No matter having those kind of hands, you are also having all those privileges, and yes. So that gave me and developed my self-esteem slowly and slowly and slowly. So even if you see me today, who I am, hey, let me not even use that. Like, I've grown up to whom I am today because of having courage. It's God's favor. I can't say it's about God's favor, God blessings on my life, and I'm really grateful. And yeah, so growing up, it was not that easy. Now let's go to Form 3. Form 3, I can say courage ilikuwa imenini kabisa, because when I started dating, high school boyfriends, I'm telling you, I don't know where they always go to. So I also had a boyfriend. I was so loving. It was, yeah. But I can say it's just the small things now. It's the, what is it called? The adolescent boyfriends and those relationships. Most of them, they don't go anywhere actually, and there's no big deal even in those relationships. It's just the chatting part, the like just keeping yourself like just busy, just people to know, ever pia got a boyfriend, nani. Yeah. And then I also, like, I continued with my leadership skills. I became also the deputy head girl in Form 3, and in Form 4 I remember I now became the school head girl. That time it was president of the school. Yeah, school president. Yeah, and I'm so happy up to date. And it gave me courage all through the leadership. I'm not saying this so that I can brag that, oh, I was a leader. No, I'm just trying to encourage somebody out there. No matter what condition you are in, it doesn't matter how, maybe you have a condition on the eyes, you have a condition on the leg, the hand, anywhere. Don't let anyone look down upon you. Just give yourself courage. Pray to God to give you courage, because I know most of the people, no matter how you encourage people, they still feel, they still don't have that self-esteem, being strong. Yeah. So as I grew up, it was all about like courageous, being courageous, and also facing my fears anytime, any day, anytime, any day. Yeah. In campus, I remember I was not that into leadership, but I remember the time I was in my university. I became a leader of all campus in when I was in second year, and when I was in fourth year, I was the vice chairperson of Catholic Students Association. Yeah, I'm so grateful to God, and yes, I just want to encourage someone out there. No matter what people say about you, don't let those words get into your head. Just work on yourself, and yeah. Bye bye, guys. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And yeah, what else? Subscribe to my channel. I welcome all the new subscribers. And yes, please, guys, support my channel by subscribing. Call people to come and like, subscribe, share this video. Let's be a family. I love you all.